Learning objective. At the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to classify the sources of light in the surroundings as natural and artificial. Today, we're going to study about light and sound, the sources of light in the surroundings as natural and artificial. Name the object. What is the name of this object? This is a sun. Good job, kids. How about this one? A light bulb. Very good. How about this one? This is a candlelight. Good job. How about this? This is a flashlight. Very good. What do the objects have in common? All the objects are bright. All objects are sources of light. All the objects give off light. In this lesson, you will identify objects that give off light or can give off light in your school and home. Afterward, you will group this object into those that naturally or artificially give off light. You will learn and use the following terms: source, natural, artificial. Now, look at the pictures again. What is similar about these objects? They give off light. Very good, kids. Objects that gives off light or can give off light are considered sources of light. Now, let's take a look at this. A fresh squeezed juice from oranges and a powdered juice pack. Which is natural, which is artificial? The fresh squeezed orange juice is natural, while the orange juice powder is artificial. What is the difference between artificial and natural? When something is natural, it can be found in nature. And when something is artificial, it is made by people or man-made. If they have experienced a blackout or a brownout, what happens during blackout or brownout? No electricity, no light, can't use any electrical device. Activity number 1, What objects give off light in my school and home? You're going to read aloud the activity title and objectives together. Activity objectives. In this activity, you will identify the objects that give off light in your school and home. You're going to classify the objects that give off light into natural and artificial sources and describe the difference between natural and artificial sources of light. This activity has 3 parts, labeled A, B, and C. And you will first perform part A, objects that give off light in my school, and in part B, objects that give off light in my home for 15 minutes. You will identify the sources of light used during daytime and nighttime that are found in their school and home. Part C. Classifying the object that gives off light. Number 1. Study the list of objects that give off or can give off light in Table 1 and 2. 2. Which object can naturally give off light? Which object artificially give off light? 3. Write the names of these objects under the correct heading in Table 3. Here's the table. Table 3. Classifying the objects that gives off light. We have here natural sources and the artificial sources. Here's the guide question kits. Question 1. In Table 3, why did you classify the object that gives off light in the first column as natural sources? Question 2. In Table 3, why did you classify the object that gives off light in the second column as artificial sources? Now, can you name other examples of natural and artificial sources of light? Name 2 for each type of source of light. This is the table. Natural sources for the first column, and in the second column we have artificial sources. Can you name other examples of natural and artificial sources of light? Which of the sources of light is considered the main source of light on Earth? The main source of light on Earth is the sun. It produces the light during the entire day. Is the moon also a source of light? If yes, is it a natural or artificial source of light? The moon is neither a natural nor an artificial source of light, since it does not produce its own light. If the moon is not a source of light, why does it light up the night sky? Where does it get its light? The moon gets its light from the sun, which bounces off the surface of the moon. Now, directions. Study the following picture of sources of light and then classify each as a natural and or artificial source of light. Write the name of the source of light under the correct column in the table. We have here light bulb, flashlight, sun, candlelight, stars, and Christmas light. Now Now, for the first column, we have natural sources of light, artificial sources of light. What is your answer for the first column? Natural sources of light. We have here sun. Very good, kids. And stars. Sun and star are natural sources of light. How about the artificial source of light? We have light bulb, flashlight, and candlelight. Of course, Christmas light. Good job, kids. How to determine if an object is a source of light? How to classify a source of light as natural or artificial? It is a natural source of light if it occurs in nature or if it is naturally occurring, no human intervention. On the other hand, it is an artificial source of light. It is created, designed, or controlled by humans.